What up, y'all? This is your boy Nix. Welcome to another episode of NIX in 5. One man, one mic, 5 minutes. Now, great comic book stories live in the hearts and minds of every reader. Some even go on to be adapted into TV and the silver screen. And then some leave us wondering,
what the hell is even that?
I got four that beg the question, was it really that bad? First is Civil War II. Now, when a new inhuman named Ulysses develops the ability to see possible futures, the superhero community is torn in half. Captain Marvel wants to use these visions to stop disasters and crimes before they even happen. However, Iron Man argues this is incredibly dangerous. Before the visions are only probabilities, they risk punishing innocent people for crimes they haven't even committed. The philosophical debate turns tragic when a vision-led mission against Thanos gets War Machine killed. Things escalate even further when another prediction leads Hawkeye to preemptively assassinate Bruce Banner. The ultimate breaking point comes when Ulysses predicts Miles Morales will murder Steve Rogers. Carol tries to arrest the teenage hero, forcing a brutal final battle where she leaves Tony in a coma. Meanwhile, Ulysses' powers evolve and he transcends humanity, leaving Earth far behind. Now, why the hate? Well, fans view this Minority Report sequel as a mediocre, forgettable attempt to copy the original Civil War. It forces Carol Danvers completely out of character to be the villain. Tony is obviously right, perfectly highlighted when Hawkeye murders Bruce Banner over a mere prediction. It had us all looking at these characters like,
you're not Ron.
Next is All-Star Batman and Robin the Boy Wonder. On paper, Frank Miller writing, Jim Lee drawing a retelling of Robin's origins sounds fantastic, but in reality, this series takes wild turns. After Dick Grayson's parents are murdered, Batman essentially abducts the traumatized boy instead of comforting him. This incredibly aggressive, sadistic version of Batman locks him in the Batcave and tells him to survive by eating rats. The story features utterly bizarre interactions with DC heroes, peaking when Batman paints a room and himself completely yellow just to neutralize Green Lantern. The resulting fight gets out of hand. Robin nearly kills Hal Jordan. This finally forces a rare human moment when Bruce realizes he's pushed a traumatized child too far. Unfortunately, we never get to see how it ends. This beautifully drawn, completely unhinged story was never finished and permanently halted at issue number 10. Now, why the hate? I mean, this unfinished comic book gets so much hate because Batman acts like an abusive psychopath. But thanks to Jim Lee's gorgeous art and the sheer absurdity, it becomes an unintentional comedy meme starring a lunatic fans jokingly call Crazy Steve.
That's actually hilarious.
Now we have Ultimatum. Now, this shit was designed to destroy the status quo of the Marvel Ultimate Universe. Pushed to the breaking point by the apparent deaths of his children, Magneto unleashes worldwide devastation using Thor's hammer and the Earth's magnetic fields. He triggers massive catastrophes, including a tidal wave that drowns New York, killing millions. What follows is a grotesque slaughter of iconic heroes. Major deaths like Beast, Doctor Strange, and Wolverine are killed off violently. In one of the more infamous moments, Blob eats the Wasp, prompting Hank Pym to literally bite his head off in retaliation. When the surviving heroes confront Magneto, he realizes he was manipulated. Cyclops executes the guy, only to be assassinated himself by a secretly alive Quicksilver. The Ultimate Universe barely survives, leaving its landscape utterly demolished. Now, why do fans hate this? I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Oh, him, her, him, bodies!
Instead of meaningful deaths, we get grotesque violence. It's a universal bloodbath. Last one, y'all, is Heroes in Crisis. Now, this story is conceptually brilliant. Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman create Sanctuary, a secret facility where superheroes can anonymously receive psychological treatment for PTSD and trauma. But the story quickly pivots to a horrible tragedy, a mass killing at Sanctuary that leaves numerous heroes dead, including Arsenal. Now, while Booster Gold and Harley Quinn blame each other, the Trinity investigate the crime scene, intercepted by emotional therapy confessionals from various heroes. Eventually, the tragic truth is revealed. Wally West caused the deaths. Overwhelmed by grief over his erased family, an emotional breakdown causes him to lose control over the Speed Force, accidentally killing everybody around him. What makes it really bad, though, is that while in panic mode, Wally covers it up, using time travel to stage the crime scene and obscure his involvement before finally being confronted and stopped. Why the hate for this one? I mean, the concept of a mental health facility for superheroes is great, but look what they did to Wally, our beloved symbol of hope. They turned him into a killer and a liar.
Look how they massacred my boy.
But those are just my thoughts. What do y'all think? Do y'all think these stories need fresh eyes, or were they really just that bad?